So, as many of you guys may have seen in the video that came out, I can't remember, a day or two ago, little vlog video, we got some Insta360 gear right here. Insta360 gear. Yeah. And primarily, well, I use the Insta360 cameras a fair bit, actually, outside of shooting studio stuff. Number one, small. Number two is I don't really have to pay attention too much in regards to how to frame them or anything like that. I just get it in the general ballpark, and I can deal with the rest of that later. I have used this guy, and this is the original Insta360 One X, and I still use it. It's in great shape. I may need to clean the lens a little bit, but it's always sitting on the charger. I got a couple batteries for it. Works fantastic. No issues. Great. Then, a little while after that, I bought this. Yeah, the Insta360 One R. And I bought this because I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to buy actually like a GoPro. And I was like, but the GoPro costs about the same as this camera, and this camera has the 4K action, which is really all I need. Everybody talks about, oh, the new one's got 5 point whatever K. I'm like, who cares? It's an action camera, right? It has that, plus it has the 360 mod. And it was about the same price or maybe even a little cheaper, and I basically got two cameras, which was a huge perk. That was like, and still today, that's the camera I use whenever I do motor vlogging stuff, and it's sitting on my chin because I do have the adapter to let it have an external mic, as well as it's just a little smaller, so it sits there much nicer on the helmet mount. So it just works really good. But today, well, yesterday, Insta360 sent me a bunch of stuff. I don't have it all down here. I wanted to show you just some of the basic stuff that I got. And what we're going to go through in the next, I would say, next week or so, a bunch of the different accessories. I'm going to just kind of talk about those along with the normal daily tech review video to show the accessories that we got and how to kind of use them and why you would use them, etc., etc. But to start off, we got number one, the motorcycle mount kit. And this is perfect for me because, well, I ride a motorcycle. So the key is what comes in it. Well, my guess is it's going to be all your standard mount style adapters. Anything that'll allow it to click onto a motorcycle and or possibly a helmet. So I'm gonna move the camera up here a little bit just so you guys can see it. Motorcycle mount bundle. So yeah, you're gonna get a ton of those like GoPro style adapters, right? We all know them. And they're all gonna have different stickies and J-hooks and right angles and all kinds of stuff that you and I can use to make sure we get our camera exactly where we want it. Now, the other cool things that I like about this is probably the best part about it. We get a little extension rail, and that can be used wherever. You can put this on your helmet. You can put it on your motorcycle so that the camera's sticking out a little bit further. You can put it maybe off your tail if you are someone that has, you know, an area on the back of your bike that you could put one of these on here and then stick this up. You can also use like the selfie stick and stuff like that. And the biggest reason for me for this is that it comes with these. You guys see these? These are fantastic, right? This is the clamp arms. So this one here has a clamp, which means even like for me, I can put this clamp on, let's say, my engine guards or anything that is a nice solid, I'll say solid piece of metal that I can clamp this to, and then clamp this on, and then either put the Insta360 camera straight on this or put one of the selfie sticks on so I can get that camera way back. And I think that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna take this clamp and we're going to clamp it onto the back and use this with one of the selfie sticks and try to get the camera out further so that you and I can get a cool like a trailing shot, as if we're being followed by a drone. Yeah, that's my hope. That's my hope. We also got this, which I love, and this is the motorcycle U-bolt mount. Okay, now that and this kind of similar, but that goes on a clamp. This is a U-bolt, so because it's a U-bolt, it's a little more permanent, right? You're gonna put this in a spot like your handlebars, where it's gonna sit more permanently. You're not gonna move it around as much, because not that it takes a ton of effort, but same kind of idea. This is, and you have to put this all together. This is that same kind of U-bolt. This is the same kind of like ball head you get here. Another ball head with the U-bolt. So this is gonna go on to, again, I could put it on my engine bars, I could put it on my handlebars, anything like that. But because you're tightening it with actual nuts and bolts to really get it firm and in spot, this is more of a set it and forget it type product, is what is kind of in my head, right? That's that. You can see it there. This is going to go on the bar, and then same idea as the other one, rotatable head, and place it where you kind of want it to sit for a longer period of time. Or example, if I was going off-roading, I probably want this a little bit more. There's probably a lot better chance that this is gonna not slip around or move or anything like that. So very cool. Now the bonus again is of the 360 camera is that even if the camera does slip a little bit, the stabilization on it and the ability to reframe it is just second to none. So it's you know, hard to screw up a shot. We got an extra battery. Always recommend this because you know what? If you're out for the day, you want to be able to fire another battery in. Processing on an Insta360 camera definitely is a lot more intensive and a little bit more work for sure. But the results, in my opinion, are way better because from one camera placed on your motorcycle, example, I'll use like the engine bar, I can get a shot of the front tire, I can get a shot down the rear of the bike, I can get a shot out to the side of me, I can get an upward shot of me, all from one recording. So it's like having a whole bunch of different cameras. Why would you not want that? Lens cap. You need this, right? Because you got to protect your lenses. That just makes sense. And last but not least, we have the Insta360 One X2, and we're gonna crack that open. And like I said, we're gonna take this out. Probably in a follow-up video. I'm gonna go do it this afternoon, but I don't want this video to be crazy long, so this is kind of part one of the series, I guess. And we get a 64 gig micro SD card, so I'll try not to lose that. But there we go, Insta360 One X2. I love it. Yep, there's a box. There's all the goodness. In the box, the One X2 protective pouch, battery, charging cables, warranty card, quick start. Fantastic. And so before we go any further, this is oh, that's definitely heftier. You can feel it. So I'm gonna bring out this one versus my old one. So this is the Insta360 One X, and this is the Insta360 One X2. You guys can see the difference right there. You know, resolution wise and stuff, I believe they're the same. This is going to have some extra features for sure. This one is waterproof, which is also really good. Whereas this one, you know what? Don't get it wet because you know you have ports that are open, so that's a concern. Even like where your SD card is open, right? Your USB is open. This one, everything is sealed, which is great. The other thing is, if you look at this one, this is the original One X. If we turn this on, you just get that's kind of it, right? It's simple, which I like, because you can just be like, and I just needed to switch to that mode or switch to that mode, and off you go. So it works without question, but you know, it's simple. It's simple. Yeah. This one though, you can see it. Let's pull off some of these little stickers here, because you kind of need to do that. And as always, the recommendation is, of course, to charge these before you you go in too much. And something like this, right? This here, really important, because as you can see from these, the lenses are out. So if you like rest this on the table or you do anything like that, it's hard to just, you know, you can stand it, but this is probably a lot easier to knock over, and you don't want to scratch these lenses. The batteries here, this is where your battery is going to go in here. So it pops right out. It's just a nice tray. Actually, that's nice. That's a little different than the old one too. So that's kind of cool. Make sure it goes all the way in the seal. This is going to be where your USB-C is. And this is where you can get an adapter for the mic. So a mic adapter if you want inside there. So that is completely doable as well, which is cool. And my guess is, and inside, just so you guys can see, but inside the battery right there, maybe you can see that, right? It's right there. That's where your micro SD card goes. So again, you want to make sure this is in, and you can see how big a seal it has there, which is fantastic, right? Now, this is quick video for you guys, kind of just an unboxing and first look at this, especially in comparison to the other Insta360 ones. I'm going to turn this on just so you guys can see the screen, because that's the big part of this one. On it comes. Ooh, color screen. Now, you do have to, and I'm just going to turn this back off. You do have to pair this. Look at that, hey? You see that? That's fantastic. I love the little circular screen. That's so nice. You do have to pair this with the app, and that's kind of something on a lot of them now, having to pair it. And there's your power button on the side just to kind of turn this off, right? Just kind of hold and shutting down. You do have to pair it with the app. Big deal? No, but make sure you have a smartphone that's compatible with the newest app and the newest updates and all that kind of stuff, and you should be good to go. Make sure you guys subscribe, because we are going to be doing a bunch of follow-up videos on this camera. We're going to actually go out, I'm going out today to mount some of these little motorcycle mounts onto the bike to give them a try. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I got some mounting to do, and we'll see you guys in the follow-up videos. All right, guys, I'm out.